Joining me tonight from Hollywood is Wendy Walsh, who's a TV journalist and doctor of psychology. Tonight in New York, Midwin Charles, who's an in-session legal contributor. Well, Denise Richards really opened up to Oprah today in an interview that was full of bombshells. There were some major revelations here. And I got to tell you, as I watched this, there were some really uncomfortable moments. The first bombshell of the night, Denise revealed today that Charlie Sheen called her and their two daughters on Christmas Day from jail. Watch this.
I actually got a call on Christmas, a collect call from Charlie, and he said, I said,
Christmas Day?
Christmas Day, and asked. I said, no, I didn't want the day to go by without saying Merry Christmas to the girls, and which I thought was really nice. I said, you know, come and say Merry Christmas to Dad, and they like, we'll call him later.
Did you say come say Merry Christmas to Dad in jail?
Yeah, you know, when I think about the last time I spoke with Denise, now angry and bitter that she really was towards Charlie, I find this all amazing. Wendy Walsh, up to you. Are you surprised that Charlie would call Denise from the Slammer and that Denise actually seemed pleased to hear from him?
I'm not surprised at all, AJ, because they have children and ultimately they're a family. As crazy as the system is when there has been a domestic violence perpetrator out there, when there's been an awful relationship, when there are children, that's a bond that people have to keep for a very long time.
And again, it's still alleged domestic violence at this point. She also revealed to Oprah today the heartbreaking revelation that she had to tell her kids that their dad was in jail. You got to watch this.
I did have to tell them about their dad.
Did you?
Because
at 4 and 5, did you even have to tell them?
I didn't say why. My daughter had a girl come up to her at school and say, your dad was in jail, is he still there? At 5 years old in kindergarten. And that's a tough conversation. I didn't say what happened.
Yeah, wow. I mean, Wendy, how sad is that? Charlie's young kids have to face being confronted in school about their dad, who happens to be the biggest sitcom star on TV, the fact that he's in jail. I mean, that's just sad to me.
It's very sad, but the truth is, if we protect children too much from information they know anyway, or as she said, they'll hear from school, it's better that a parent is the source of information for a child, you know, given in a limited way and carefully, but they need to know what's up.
Yep, my friend Jane Velez-Mitchell would call this a cautionary tale for anybody with kids thinking of becoming a big-time star. But Oprah was unrelenting here. I mean, she put Denise right in that hot seat, and it only got more awkward when she finally somewhat answered Oprah's question. She was very careful about what she said. Watch how the rest of this went down.
Everyone, I'm sure, has read different things, and I think anyone would think there are certain things that have been written aren't appropriate for children. And I can't control what Charlie does. Is that an answer?
You know what? I'm going to leave it at that because, yes, you're uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah. Now, Wendy, I mean, it's pretty clear here. There is a whole lot more to this story that we're not hearing or seeing from Denise Richards.
Of course there is. But you know, AJ, there are very few grown-up Americans who haven't gone through a painful breakup with a spouse or a boyfriend. And if there are children involved, there is a time of intense anger, and there's also a time to build the bridges back because children do need two parents. And so while it appears that she's trying to protect him, she's not protecting Charlie Sheen, her lover. She's protecting her child's father.
And actually, I give her a lot of credit for that because all the while they were going through this very public battle, we wish they would share less information. So perhaps she's heeding some of that